Hi everyone, Analog Frequency here, the internet's busiest music nerd. And it's time for, it's that time of the month, Vinyl Update, where I basically talk about the newest records that have made it into the hallowed halls of my record collection. Record Store Day just happened. There's going to be Record Store Day grabs inside of this vinyl update, okay? Just letting you know, there will be Record Store Day grabs in this video. But before we get into that, I need to mention our sponsor, Vinyl Me Please, a wonderful Record of the Month club that I am a member of, and they put together very nice vinyl packages every month, complete with exclusive reissues of albums and or exclusive pressings of newer albums, along with some art, to 12-inch by 12-inch art to go along with the record, and sort of a description of the record as well. And this past installment, they sent me a copy of J Dilla's freaking donuts, man! One of the best instrumental hip-hop albums out there. They put together a very nice gatefold double LP package for this amazing one-of-a-kind album. There was something about this record that came in an insert that was talking about some kind of a whoosh or just weird sound in the mix that wasn't supposed to be there. It was totally a mistake, and before I listened to the record, and listening to the record, I didn't really notice it. Maybe if I listened to it again, I would have picked it up, but I didn't really notice it. However, it was something that they had picked up. They sent me a piece of paper in this record warning me about it, and that with the next Vinyl Me Please installment, the next package, which I believe is going to be a reissue of a Mana record, they would send me a new fixed version of the AB LP in this double LP package. They freaking care. They made a mistake, and they fixed it before I even knew the mistake existed. So, good on them. So yeah, really nice. And not only is this a nice record, it's freaking clear. So, it's clear as well. So fancy schmancy, double LP from Mr. J Dilla, from the beautiful people over at Vinyl Me Please, going right in the J. Where are the J's? J, Journey. Okay, Jethro Tull. Okay, Jesus, the Jesus Lizard. Okay, we're getting there. Nicholas Jar. Okay, that would be J.A., so J Dilla. That's J space, so that's going to go in right before the J.A. Yes, I do this shit alphabetical. All right, let's get into this Record Store Day stuff, because a lot of y'all, I'm sure, are curious about that. There is one record I picked up, a Run the Jewels 12-inch EP with a few non-album tracks on it. I don't have it with me, though. Here is a picture of an Instagram picture that I did that has it in there. I don't have it with me right here. It's in the other room. The reason that I don't have it with me right here is because it's not going into my collection. I'm actually going to do a giveaway with it during the next early access exclusive Classics Week thing. But what is actually going into my collection, the first thing is not an LP. It's not a piece of vinyl, though there is a piece of vinyl in here. It's not a record as much as it is a CD. It's a CD reissue of KMD's Black Bastards. I already own this album digitally. Why did I buy the CD? Well, for one, it comes with a bonus disc of extras, and this is just not any CD reissue. Oh my God, look at this. Beautiful plastic sleeve covering the whole thing. And what is this? Is this some kind of crazy CD booklet? Is this some kind of crazy case? It's a pop-up book. It's a book. This is a book. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So, we're opening this. We're essentially getting the track list for the first CD here, and here's the first CD. You just sort of pop it out of there. Oh wait, no, they got a little thing in here. You slide your finger in, and you pop the CD out. That's cool. That's nice. That's convenient. All right, and then we got the bonus disc over here. We're getting remixes, we're getting album versions, we're getting instrumentals on here. And then comes the pop-up. Oh my God, it's a little pop-up man. It's the pop-up guy from the beginning. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So, yeah, there you go. And then, from there it says R.I.P. Sub Rock. Doom's brother over here, whose passing unfortunately ended KMD, sadly. But actually what I didn't know when I told a lot of y'all in my Record Store Day Picks video about this package, it seemed like it was a CD cover book, is that it actually comes with a 7-inch picture disc of a single off of this album. Totally nuts with the instrumental version on the other side. So that is crazy right there. See, right there, you're getting. So this is a wonderful package. This is a wonderful way to celebrate this record, in my opinion. So that's why I picked it up. Gonna put that in the collection. That's where it's going. All right. Let's get into the records, the real records over here. Have not listened to this yet, though I have heard a lot of these songs before because, this music holds a very special place in my heart. So I had to pick it up. The records, this band is from Connecticut, or at least, has Connecticut roots. And a lot of people from Connecticut in the indie scene, sort of, feels a sense of pride when thinking or just sort of talking about this band, not just because, it's a home state kind of thing, but also a nostalgia kind of thing. Polaris, music from the adventures of PNP, fantastic television show. I told y'all I was looking out for this record, and the record store that I went to, Red Scroll in Wallingford, shout out, anticipated a demand for this record and bought many copies because I was waiting in the line for a few hours, and even when I got up to the front, there were lots of copies of this left. Some people were telling me that that their store had run out of copies. Red Scroll knew people are gonna want this one. This is the record that CT Pride over here. So there you go. I can't wait to sort of, revisit the old days, listen to Hey Sandy, and all those classics, all those Pete and Pete classics. Gonna get them on the turntable, do my best Artie, the strongest man in the world pose, and just love life. Another thing that I was looking out for, this is maybe my most, this is really what I wanted most on Record Store Day. If I could not get this on Record Store Day, I would not have been happy. Swans EP, reissue of Swans debut EP. 2 tracks on each side. I have heard it digitally, but I have not heard, I have not listened to it on this vinyl yet. So, I'm excited to get this on the turntable. If, actually I have not listened to, I've listened to one of my Record Store Day releases so far. Reason being, usually I sort of wait to listen to everything before I talk about it in a vinyl video, but, Record Store Day just happened, and I just want to get these records in a video. But it's a pretty simple package. Lyric sheet in here, credits, plastic sleeve for the record, clear plastic sleeve, black record, nice heavy pressing. It's nice to have another piece of Swans vinyl in the collection. I should probably actually go back and buy some vinyl for the Seer. That would be awesome. Got to make a minute for that. All right, bought this next LP because apparently this is Mark Kozelek covering AC/DC songs. Morbidly curious about that. Watch my Twitter. I will, at the needle drop, I will react to this on Twitter and let you know how awesome or horrible it is. Yeah, okay. Well, there's really not much more to say about it that. Mark Kozelek, Sun Kill Moon, Red House Painters, sad, very sad songsmith, very deep, warbly man voice, covering AC/DC, acoustically, I'm assuming. So, we're just going to see how that goes. We're just going to see how it goes. Just could not say no to that situation. And this next record is an EP from one of my favorite underground groups of the 80s, E.S.G, a fun little disco, funk, post-punk group, 3 ladies from New York, the Bronx, I believe. And this is the Moody EP. If you look up the E.S.G song, UFO, that is a pretty popularly sampled hip-hop song. That song is on this record. MF Doom actually sampled that song on his Born This Way album, I believe. Really fun funk song, very experimental guitars for their time on this track. Not even entirely sure to this day how they were making that song sound the way it did. But yeah, if you look up the 4 tracks on this EP, You're No Good, UFO, Moody, and Moody Spaced Out, some fantastic tracks there. If you love funk, you love post-punk, you love disco, they opened up for Public Image Limited back in the day. When I was kind of going through this phase where I was kind of obsessed with female post-punk bands from the 70s and 80s, E.S.G was one group that I was very smitten with. So I had to get this record. I've put it on the turntable. Sounds amazing. But one thing I did not anticipate about this record when I picked it up, when I was reading about it, is that oh my god, this is gorgeous, and it matches my shirt. Holy crap! This is one of the prettiest splatter vinyls I've seen ever. And it's so gorgeous, I don't even want to play it. I just want to stare at it all day. I would much rather just look at it than play it on the turntable. Because if I could just look at it, then yeah, I derive more pleasure from it, almost. Another piece of interestingly colored vinyl that was passed my way, which I believe had something to do with Record Store Day. I read that there have just been 1,500 copies or so of this LP released. I have a reissue of The Strokes' Room on Fire, which is the fantastic sophomore album from the New York pop rock band The Strokes. Yeah, a lot of people don't really like it as much as their debut album, but I still think it's a really great record. Some of my favorite Strokes songs are on this record, and the special thing about this album is that it is half gold and half black, mofo. What? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Amazing splatter record, just made it in the collection. Amazing half and half. I don't think I own a half and half record yet, so this is my first half and half. There's actually a half and half reissue of The Money Store that went out on Record Store Day that I didn't know about. And the store I went to didn't have a copy. And it was half black, half white. And so shout out to anybody that got a copy of that. Have not put this on the table yet, though I've heard this album, hundreds and hundreds of times. When I do get around to actually listening to it, I'm sure it'll sound great. That black and gold, though. All right, this next one is an album I reviewed on the channel a while ago, and it made it onto my favorite album, one of my favorite albums of last year. And I've actually had the vinyl for a little bit, but I forgot to mention it in a vinyl review. And my buddy Austin, who loves this record as well, has been harassing me to get it in here because I keep forgetting. Dean Blunt's Black Metal. Now, if you look up this album online, you will see that the cover art is just nothing but black. It's just a black album. That's essentially what you're getting here. So we have this black kind of pleather sleeve, which when we pull it out, we get black with a parental advisory sticker. And, you can't really see this here, but there is actually, in fact, if you tilt it right into the light, you can see that there is a sticker here that is just a clear sticker with black printed on it. This is Dean Blunt Black Metal on it. So you get this black record, right? Okay, so it's 2 LPs. It's a double. It's a 2 LP album, and it's not a gatefold or anything like that. But if you open up the sleeve, you can see it's black in there, and you pull out the records, and they are in fact in black sleeves, and from there you pull it out to reveal a black record with a black label that has nothing on it. So Dean Blunt put together the blackest shit right here with this record. I don't think anyone's made a blacker album. I don't think anybody's album is blacker than this album right now. You know, I've listened to the records. They sound fantastic, pristine, clean, nice, clear sound. A lot of clarity on this record that I thought sounded amazing. You know, if you're looking for something particularly black, a singer-songwriter that is kind of unorthodox, weird, a bit of an oddball. It's kind of hard to describe the music that Dean Blunt makes. I would just say it's abstract, it's weird, it's lo-fi, it feels very homegrown, and the closest thing I could relate it to is that he is of sorts a singer-songwriter. Keep in mind there is no black metal on this album, so you know don't get disappointed by that. But again, Dean Blunt, black metal, very interesting record. An album that is kind of rudimentary. It's a little amateurish at points, but there's just something about it which I try in my, you know, to my best efforts to explain that appeal in my review. But you know, right here, sort of the words are escaping me a little bit, at least a little bit. D-E-A, D-E-L, oh my God, D-E-L, D, A-B-C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, okay, sorry, already listened to this one, just gotta get in here, okay, cool, all right, we're good, okay, no, D-E-A, oh my God, I am messing up here, I am messing up. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry. Death Grips. Bam! Bam! Got the double LP. Had to get the double LP. Gave this thing a 9. Sorry, you know, if that pisses you off, sorry, man. But, you know, it's. I think it's a great album. I think it's a great double album. And oh my God, what's up with this? We have the cover art for one of the albums in the double album here, but where is the Marilyn Monroe picture for Jenny Death? Jenny Death, the search continues. The search continues. That's all you can say. The search for Jenny Death continues. Where is she? We don't know. She's not there. So, you know, wonderful gatefold here. Have not put it on the table yet, though I have heard it tons of times already. I want to get it on the table this week. But the package they put together is really nice. You know, we get some really cool kind of cryptic lyric sheets with weird photos, which is really nothing new for a Death Grips album. The Jenny Death side of the album has a much darker lyric sheet where you actually get a bit of, you know, some credits, liner notes for the people who were involved on that side of the album, because it's not just, you know, the Death Grips trio as we usually know them. They bring on some collaborators, which is, you know, it's really great that they give them a bit of shine, because I know Death Grips sometimes they can be a little elusive. And, you know, the vinyl itself, very thick, very heavy, looks very nice, cool labeling, and, you know, they picked some really nice paper sleeves for this package as well. So, you know, really no complaints. The way the records fit into the double LP, the gatefold, is just a little tight. It's a little tight, but you just got to jimmy it a little. You just got to give it a jimmy. Don't give it a Jenny. Give it a Jimmy. Okay, it's in there. And finally, one of my favorite records of last year. Picked this up because I saw it in the store. Definitely felt like I needed this. I think it made it in my... needed it. Like I wasn't going to die without it, but you know what I'm saying. I think this made it into my top 15, if I'm not mistaken. The new DAngelo record, DAngelo's comeback album. Fantastic funk and R&B album. just really great instrumentation, great songs. DAngelo's voice sounds amazing, and his approach to producing these tracks, incredibly instrumental. Just really envelope pushing for the genre. And he put together a nice, very black package for this thing. We're also getting black sleeves, black labeling, but we do have white lettering on here. The records themselves look great. No complaints there. And, we're getting a wonderful little lyric sheet here, which is very, seems very refined, very organized, very well put together. It's huge, it's big, but we're getting this beautiful, small, white lettering. It looks really elegant. Elegant is the word. Elegant is the word that I am looking for. Looks beautiful. Looks nice. Looks pretty. Oh, we got a download code. Did you see it? Did you see it? Don't take my download. Though I already have. Whatever. And that's the last record in this vinyl update. Yeah, it is. So let me know what you guys picked up for Record Store Day. And if you own any of these records. And I hope you're all well. I hope you're doing well. I hope some good news is coming your way soon. A brighter day. Some personal goals being fulfilled. Maybe some money in your pocket. Some newly acquired knowledge or something like that. Yeah, that's what I hope. I'm hoping that for you. And I hope that we all get through everything that we're going through together. I hope we all see each other on the other side of all of our bullshit. You're the best. Anthony Fantano. Vinyl update forever.